That thing's pulsing with raw power. Don't you feel it too? It's like my blood is boiling and my breath is turning into smoke. Let's get out of here. That synod managed to be useful, right before dying. Good timing. Maybe we'll drink to him someday. Do they drink mead down in Cyrodiil? Aren't you the overachiever, harbinger of the companions and the archmage of Winterhold? By her scene, I hope you still have time for companion work after finishing all the paperwork required of an archmage. Actually, what exactly is required of an archmage? Do you need to give lectures or cast any spells at all? They gave you this position without even a hint, but it's your problem now, not mine. I thought you knew better than to ask, but I suppose I was mistaken. Well, let's just say Jorvaskr would benefit from one fewer companion. The wolves may be stronger in packs, but I often preferred to hunt on my own. Yet you've somehow changed that. You're a worthy warrior, and a shield sibling I can trust my back to. This is a good sign to me. I traced your scent to this shack. What happened? I took but a quick nap, and soon as I woke up, you were gone. The Dark Brotherhood? Those wretched assassins? Tell me you're going to destroy them. I don't even know if I should believe you. Know this, there's no place for the Night Mother's servant in Jorvaskr. But if you truly intend on infiltrating them, then I may have a task for you. I can smell the fragrance that your abductor left on you. Deathbell, nightshade, and pearl powder, no doubt. But behind that aroma, there's another familiar smell. A stench left by the foulest creature ever known to Jorvaskr. Whoever abducted you, they must have something to do with this creature. When you infiltrate their sanctuary, I want you to find him. Like me, he once received the gift of Hircine and rose to the Circle's ranks. But instead of using his power to honor his shield siblings, he used it to brutalize the innocents and ravage this land. His name is Arnbjorn. If he's alive, I need you to bring him to me. If he's dead, well, I have the right to know his fate. Do this for me, and I'll continue to follow you, until you give me a reason not to.
That the smell of the she-wolf? Surprised she's still strutting about. Figured a whelp like her had ended up as troll food. Aye, I do. I was the strongest companion when she was just a whelp. Barely a girl, and she already knew how to bite. The she-wolf wants to see me. Now that's rich. She'd rather bite off my throat and call it a hunt. Tell you what, you may be a companion, but you're one of us first. Serve my wife well, and I may consider entertaining your request. But let me tell you, you'll have one werewolf friend short when that happens. Ha 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 ha.
Truly? That foul monster. And here I hoped the wilds had taken him. So, did you tell that old dog I want to meet him? That abomination! He would have you bathe in blood with him. Forget it. I'd rather see the Dark Brotherhood rot than watch you descend to his level. But to watch the Night Mother change you... Fine, I believe you. But don't make me regret it. A few years before you joined, several brutal murders happened near Whiterun. The victims had their bodies mauled and scattered about. Arnbjorn volunteered to investigate, and Kodlak sent me with him. Quite soon we realized the carnage was the trail of a werewolf. Imagine my shock when I caught my shield brother burning the evidence to hide that he was the beast. That would mean he lost control. But the truth? It was uglier. He was the master of his beast. All the sins committed were his own, not because of the beast blood. I don't know. That's what I hope to find out. He was already part of the circle when I first stepped inside Jorvaskr. Maybe the blood woke something cruel, or maybe our forebears were too blind to see the monster beneath. Indeed, the old man has always had an uncanny foresight. Arnbjorn wasn't some mindless beast. The lust, the cruelty, it came from him, not Hircine. That's how I realized. Without honor or code, then mastery over the beast would be for naught.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors.
I reported his deeds to Kodlak. The Circle exiled him, cast him to the wilds. Long as Jorrvaskr stands, Arnbjorn will never be allowed near Whiterun and its people.
We'll drive out the stormcloaks and restore what we own.
I agree, but Kodlak forbade us, said no blood shall be spilled unless he returned to Whiterun. The companions would have purged him, had Kodlak not stayed our hand. He lived only through the old man's grace.
Looks like the companions trained you well. I wonder how Kodlak would look at you if he knew what you used those skills for. Ah, I suppose that's the way to go for the old man. He and Skjor used to be my brothers, you know. But when the time was right to kick me out of Jorrvaskr, they wouldn't even look me in the eyes. Now, leave me alone.
Listener? The unholy vicar of the Night Mother? I thought you needed only to infiltrate them. Get Arnbjorn to meet me. Then we could leave that bloody cult behind. There's no way out now. You've been marked by the Night Mother forever, just as I am marked by Hircine. Then I'll count on you to uphold that vow. No matter what, the roads ahead will be brutal. Your honor as a companion will be pitted against Sithis' darkness. But I have faith in you, for you are the brightest, bravest shield sibling I've ever had. How foul must one be to murder a woman in her wedding? None of this is worth it. Give me one good reason why I should still let you be. I felt the winds change as you returned. So, it's done then? So, it's over. I can't help but wonder, with the Emperor dead, what's next for the world? And the future you've shaped affects us all. But let the politicians and the nobles pick the pieces. What I care about is you. You killed the Emperor. By right, you no longer owe the Night Mother a thing. Does that mean this nightmare with the Dark Brotherhood can finally be over? Thank Hircine. We all carry shame, and we each have to face the darkness of our making. What matters is which fire we feed next. I've told no one else in Jorrvaskr what you've done, for I believed you'd return to us one day. So, what became of Arnbjorn? I heard the Dark Brotherhood was almost wiped out, but if you made it... Such as? Truly, I had her figured for a bored noble who wanted some fresh air, but the ruler of solitude herself? The companions have taken escort jobs before, but seldom for royalty. If you ask me, we're only inviting trouble and politics to Jorrvaskr. Isolde never smelled right to me. All innocent and harmless, yet her eyes could pierce a man like arrows. I had her figured for a witch, but a drug baron? This woman would ruin hundreds of families, not for power, nor for magic, but for something as base as gold. A huntress and a mage, Professor, hardly make the most conventional team, but I've had stranger company. Still, effective as magic is in clearing bandit camps, where's the finesse in that? You're just making the elements do your work. It doesn't help that Feralda makes it all seem so easy and effortless. She just waved her hands and fire consumed our enemies before I even blinked. Though I suppose that's why she is the professor, Such as? Mjol is more of a companion than half the whelps in Jorrvaskr. It's a pity that she prefers to travel on her own terms rather than with a pack. But what matters is that she fights for honor and justice. I am honored to fight alongside. So, Feralda, how does one become a professor in the College of Winterhold?
Oh, it's all very tedious. First, you have to publish dozens of research papers. then you need at least 3 established academics' recommendation. That's assuming you're already an unparalleled master of your school and have good relations with the Archmage.
That sounds tedious enough indeed. I prefer the companion's way, strength and honor being all that count.
Oh, or one can also simply be appointed by the Archmage and skip all that bureaucracy like me.
Do you have a problem with me, Huntress?
What gave that away, Mercenary?
When you look at me, it's the same look that you gave your prey.
Good. Now you know how I feel about those who have no honor or code.
And what gave you the right to judge me? You kill for gold, just like me, companion.
We kill for honor and comradeship. I don't suppose either is a familiar concept to a mercenary like you.
They're as foreign to a mercenary as decency and humanity are to a werewolf.
Mistress Aela, if I ever make it into the Circle, will I need to become someone like you?
Used to be that one must share Hircine's gift to join the Circle. But now, after Codlac, I'm not sure if we'll keep this tradition anymore.
Sets a stone off my chest, really. I want the honor in the battles, but becoming a beast is too much for me.
It's unfortunate that you think that of Hircine's gift, but have no fear, young one. If I've learned anything from the old man, it's that no gift can be forced. So, Ellie, why do you travel with us? Is it for the thrill or just to catch a breath from court politics?
A little bit of what you said. But really, what I want is to see the true needs of my people, and learn to be the leader who can protect them.
But do you need to? There are many courtiers who do your finances and manage your realm. I thought you just needed to sit back and enjoy the court's luxury.
Huh. I have many courtiers, all right. If only more of them are of the helping kind. To most, the court is a stepping stone to wealth and power, while to the others, it's but a game where they make gambits of fathers and sons.
Why do you still keep them around then? Those nobles sound pretty useless to me.
Kick them out of my city? When half of them claim blood heritage from our past kings, the other half boast ties to the Vici?
Vici? I'm not versed into politics, so enlighten me. Are they so powerful that even Skyrim's leader has to fear them?
It'll have to be a conversation for another time. I need to think how to make the long story short.
Isolde, I tolerate your presence because I respect the Harbinger, but step out of line, and you'll see the dungeon for the rest of your days.
Oh, the she-wolf howls. What should I ever do? Should I cower before her claws and repent? Or maybe I could be an upstanding citizen and report the presence of lycanthropy in our city.
How dare you! I should cut you down right here!
But will the Huntress murder a hapless merchant? How will the world ever view the honor of Jorvaskr again?
You dare lecture me on honor, you filthy drug baron!
I wouldn't pretend to, but I know your kind well. All that matters is how the world will judge you. Your code? Just a cloth to wrap your insecurity.
Oh, I'm feeling secure as always. But let's hope you sleep soundly even outside city walls.